Good morning, little Jays. I am here. I know I'm not dressed as Miss Frizzle today because it's Mrs. Epps. And Mrs. Epps, I want to read you a story that truly comes from my heart and shows you how much I am missing you and tells you just how much I really, really love you. So Miss Frizzle will be back on Monday, but today you get a story from Mrs. Epps, okay? And the story is called I Love You More. Walking outdoors one day, a little boy turned to his mother and asked, "Mommy, just how much do you love me?" Surprised at the question, but with no delay, she replied with a smile, "I love you higher than the highest bird ever flew. I love you taller than the tallest tree ever grew. I love you longer than the longest path ever wound. I love you prettier than the prettiest flower ever found. I love you deeper than the deepest fish ever swam. I love you stronger than the strongest big river dam. I love you mightier than the mightiest wind ever blew. I love you fuller than the fullest moon you ever knew. I love you brighter than the brightest star ever shone. I love you more, so much more than you've ever known." Then she wrapped her arms around him with all the love that she had, and he felt it all surround him when he gently whispered, "You know what, Mommy? I love you more." So I know that the story that showed, I love you more. I love you more than anything in the whole wide world. So I know that was a lot of love that was shared in that story, but that truly is what I feel for you and how much I love you. But there's more, so here's more. I love you more. Walking along a path one day, a mother turned to her son and asked, "So, just how much do you love me?" Ready for the question, the little boy took her hand and began. I love you quieter than the quietest caterpillar ever creeped. I love you further than the furthest frog ever leaped. I love you bigger than the biggest bubble ever blown. I love you freer than the freest kite ever flown. I love you higher than the highest swing ever swung. I love you sweeter than the sweetest song ever sung. I love you longer than the longest lollipop ever lasted. I love you louder than the loudest rocket ship ever blasted. I love you taller than the tallest giraffe ever grown. That's a tall giraffe. I love you more, so much more than you've ever known. Then he wrapped his arms around her with all the love that he had, and she felt it all surround her when she gently whispered, "You know what, son? I love you more." You know what, boys and girls? I love you more. I love you more than anything in the whole wide world. That book was very important for me to read to you because you know I love you more. And so I love that we have birthdays. And so today, Ethan Writing, is your birthday. Happy birthday. And this weekend is Lily Gallegos and Owen Pixler. So here's our birthday song to you. Happy, happy birthday, it's such a special day. Happy, happy birthday, I hope it goes your way. Hey, happy, happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Happy, happy birthday from Mrs. Epps to you. I love you, happy birthday, and I love you, little Jays. I love you more. Have a great weekend, and Miss Frizzle will be back to read to you on Monday. Bye.